Yo, what's up, guys?
I'll at your boy.
Hi, my name's CJ Miller,
My name is Kron Jonin.
and together we make up the Purple Walls podcast,
We called it the Purple Walls Podcast because we're in a room that has purple walls.
and we're podcasting.
Sometimes we're podcasting, sometimes we're jerking off.
Yeah, sometimes we're podcasting.
Podcast?
Yeah, so we just broadcast the pud on a podcast.
Oh,
And
Jesus.
call it a podcast.
Jesus. Are we live?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
we're
okay.
live. We're
Episode
streaming.
7, kids. It's Thanksgiving.
This is 7.5.
Yeah, we fucked up episode 7.
We got halfway through an episode, and then we figured it wasn't good for the viewing pleasures.
No, it was like a train wreck about 20 minutes in.
Yeah, there was lots of profanity and
Yeah.
racial slurs
Yeah,
and all kinds of stuff that you guys wouldn't like.
Yeah, we just said some racial slurs that, we don't want to be held accountable for. So
No, we don't. We sure don't. And we don't want the FFA or the ACC or the BFF or the FCC on our tails. Because you know that, we got millions of viewers and we're raking in so much fucking monetary gain off of these podcasts.
we have
that
to be politically correct.
Right, we have to follow the strict guidelines or else we'll be fucking pulled off quicker than I pull my pud.
How quick is that?
That's pretty quick, dude. I got it down to about 2 minutes. Yeah, as soon as I find the perfect video.
You got to fight. That's the key, though,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah, I mean, searching might take 5-10 minutes, but then when you get there,
Yeah.
you're golden. You know it's... Well, who wants to sit there and drag off for a half hour?
I mean, is that the point?
Is it the point?
No, I don't think
well,
so.
I don't think so. I thought the point was to come, but like some people say that you can hold your orgasm in. And,
Yeah,
and
Kama Sutra.
and come and...
Carmel Sutra.
No, that's some good shit. You ever had that?
No.
They have that. I swear to God. It's like a... It's like a fucking
What?
ice cream flavor or something.
Oh my God! Why would you fucking do a sexual innuendo as an ice cream flavor?
It's
It's
Ben,
like
and,
fucking-
Ben and Jerry's.
Blueberry boner.
Blueberry waffles.
Ew.
Blueberry blue waffles.
Ew, blueberry blue waffle pie.
Yeah, it's got fudge chunks and mouthwatering caramel core.
Oh, it's got to be mouth-watering if it's the
yeah.
Carmel Sutra.
exactly.
That's Ben and Jerry's?
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
fuck those faggots.
Yeah, man,
Oh,
those
I
guys-
said the faggot word.
That's all right, man. We can talk about faggots like that on this show
Yeah.
because we are faggots.
Yeah. I
We-
mean, I don't hate faggots.
We're not gay, but we act like faggots.
Yeah, I mean, I'll touch your butt.
Have
right
you ever
now.
inserted a big penis in your mouth? No,
No.
I don't think so. So we're not gay, but we are feminine. But we're masculine too.
Nah, I'm some combination of the both.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right in between there.
Some days more masculine than others. you know?
Exactly. Some days you're a bear, some days you're a twink. You know, you can't
Yeah.
you can't really you can't really fucking judge this
Have
shit.
you ever been emasculated, Jess?
What does that mean when someone makes you feel like you're
Yeah,
not
right.
you're not a man?
Right. Yeah.
Like, does it make you feel like a woman?
I get, or just not a man. You know what I mean? So if you're,
Yeah, I think a lot of times because
Yeah.
I'm not a man.
No.
So, I mean, can you do that?
Elaborate?
To someone can you would you call it emasculate?
yeah, emasculate. Yeah.
Can you emasculate someone who is not masculine?
Yes.
How so?
No.
There's nothing
Sorry.
to
No.
un-
No. No. You
unemasculate.
can't. You can't.
So I feel like I need to be a man in society's eyes.
Yeah.
So that part, I've been emasculated, but like I'm not a man. Like when I think of a man, like
Yeah.
I do not picture me.
Yeah.
I picture someone like my dad.
Yeah. I was
You know
gonna
what I
say
mean?
Your dad was pretty.
Yeah, like burly and like just like hairy and
Doesn't
big.
give a fuck.
Yeah, it has like thick fingers, like twice the size of my fingers.
It's twice the size of your dick.
Yeah, dick's probably twice the size of my dick, and then. And then but like it's funny too because I was getting coffee with fucking Mike Cantone
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago, and I called the guy Hun when he was giving me my coffee,
Yeah.
giving me my change and stuff. I was like, yeah, thanks, Hun. And he was like, oh, dude, you totally like emasculated that guy when you called him on. I was like,
Yeah.
well,
Well,
that's kind of why I do it.
That's like you give him a little pat on the ass right after you're done fucking him.
Ooh,
yeah,
that
thanks,
would
hon.
that would really be emasculation.
Yeah, well, that's what they like. Just think about jail, and they just rape you.
I want to emasculate all over their
Hey,
faces.
You were saying you're not a man, but you were playing the manly role today at Thanksgiving dinner.
That's true, and I've been
Yeah.
playing Red Dead Redemption 2 the past week, so like that's making me more manly
More
too.
manly?
Yeah,
You
it's
feel more
yeah,
manly?
it's making me like I've been skinning animals and stuff like that. So
Something you'll never do in
yeah,
real life.
exactly. Like how would I like? I don't see. I'm not a man because I couldn't see myself skinning an animal unless if I like absolutely had to, as far as
We should
survival
probably do
purposes. Skin animals together.
Let's do a
Let's
camping
kill dead
trip.
animals.
Let's do a camping trip and we'll hunt. And
Small rodents.
No, we'll hunt something.
Let's
A
hunt something
deer.
we can actually shoot.
A deer?
Well, this is so hard to find.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
What about like a duck?
a duck.
Yeah.
But can you skin a duck?
Can you? I don't know. You pluck a duck.
You pluck a duck
Yeah,
and you
you-
suck a fuck.
You fuck a duck and suck a pluck.
You get the caramel suture everywhere after
Ooh.
you suck a fucking
Yeah, you're
pluck
right.
a stuck.
But I don't want to do that.
No.
No.
Well, I mean,
I don't want the
you don't
blood
wanna
and
cross
guts
that
and
off
stuff.
Your bucket list.
No,
Come
not
on,
unless
it's
if
a
I
manly
absolutely
thing
have
to
to.
do.
But I don't want to
You're
be
emasculating yourself.
I don't
right
want to
now.
be a man. I want to be a woman.
Do you?
Just like Jessica.
No, Jennifer.
Jennifer
Collins.
Collins.
Shout out to Jennifer Collins.
Yo, shout out to her. I kind of feel bad for blocking her now. But
Why? You have a conscience?
no, I'm just like, I don't know. I mean, he's a man. Or he was a man.
Was a man.
And he's got some big tits, dude. So, like, I was thinking maybe I could get in on some of that.
Oh, Jazz, you gotta be fucking kidding me, dude.
JK, I would never touch that big old penis of his.
It might not be a penis anymore.
I know. What if he had a hole in his nutsack?
I just like picture it like a hot pocket.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
just like all
upsetting.
mangled.
Yeah, and it's like flaky crust.
A pepperoni one.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the worst. A lean pocket.
Dude, I was at fucking Market Basket the other day, and some guy put down like the big fucking 12 or 24 pack of the Hot Pockets, all pepperoni.
Oh.
I just looked at it. I was like, dude, what is wrong with you,
Dude,
man?
you
Like,
know
you
he's-
really go home and eat all those fucking. You know he does.
He's gonna have a good fucking night, dude.
my
I like it
God.
when Jim Gaffigan's talking about the hot pocket, and he's like, yeah, we have the hot pocket. It's either still frozen in the middle or completely scalding.
Yeah,
he's like, it'll
burn
burn
your fucking mouth.
Everything will
Lava.
taste like rubber for a week. It's so true though. Like
Yeah.
there's like no happy medium with those fucking things,
I know.
and they taste like shit.
Yeah,
So it's like,
they're
why?
not even good.
Like
dude.
you eat those until like you get out of high school, and then you realize that it sucks. Your mom only bought it 'cause she's fucking poor. You think so?
Yeah, I don't think they should.
I think they should be for fucking sticking up your ass and shitting back out. That's the only thing they're good for.
If you're still eating Hot Pockets and you're like older than 16, grow the fuck up.
Yeah, man. And stop naming your fucking bowl pipes and shit like that, too, because that's annoying.
Where did
You know,
that
the
go?
16-year-olds that give their fucking pipes names and shit like that.
Oh yeah, Clayton does. That.
Yeah, like, oh, this is
Why?
fucking Mr. Sparkly, and this is fucking Rebecca Jones. Like, we don't. What are you? Got fucking imaginary friends too?
Rebecca Jones. Oh man, yeah. I mean, I don't. Fucking,
That's kind of annoying, dude.
I
It's
don't
like,
even
grow
think
up.
I did that when I
Right.
was 16.
Like,
Who
I think
gives
I did it a
fuck?
couple times, and I was like, this is stupid. Like, what's the
gay.
point of even fucking naming any of this gay shit? But
Yeah.
it's maybe if there's like a story behind it or something,
But
you know what I mean? But
just
still.
fucking hold
fuck
the
yourself
story in
up.
your dumb head and fucking don't say anything, you moron. No one gives a shit about your dumb story that's connected to your
Gay
shitty
pipe.
bowl.
Fucking bull pipes.
Clearly, we're happy on Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah, because we just had those tryptophans.
The what?
The tryptophan that's in the turkey makes you tired.
Is that?
Yeah,
real?
you never heard of tryptophan?
No.
Come on.
Tryptophan.
Yeah, it's like
That's
tryptamines.
That sounds like a
a drug.
fucking, I don't know, boy band.
Tryptophan. Yeah, it's amino acid,
Yeah.
and it's used in the biosynthesis of proteins. But yeah, there's like levels of it in turkey,
Yeah.
like higher levels of it, and it's supposed to like make you like tired and like lethargic and
Interesting.
sexy.
I mean, I've heard that turkey makes you tired, but it gives a fuck.
Have you ever heard that it makes you sexy?
No.
Oh,
I've never heard that before.
well, you did now.
Oh.
You just heard it here now, folks. World premiere live. You better fucking tune in and don't ever change that dial.
How's your Thanksgiving been though?
Dude, it's been good, man. We've been fucking hanging out with the fam. The whole trip to fam's here.
Yeah.
We're fucking hanging out.
The
We're doing
whole
the damn
trip to
thing. We're doing the damn thing. We got fucking my grandfather. We got my aunt. We got my sister, my brother-in-law, my niece,
It was fucking
niece and nephew.
It was entertaining to watch you troll your entire family
Yeah.
and then have no fucking... Your mom was pissed when you told her that I didn't,
You didn't give a shit,
about
yeah.
the boot.
She didn't.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
that,
you know,
but-
I at least give your mom that courtesy. You know what's
Yeah.
funny is it's like I won't even give my mom the courtesy of telling her that I don't give a fuck, but for some reason, like, I'll give your mom the courtesy.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of people in this world that I'll do that with where I'll play along. But I think
yeah.
your mom's like one of those people in that category.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Because she's simple-minded.
Yeah, I was just like she's always been nice to me. And
Yeah.
shit. So I want to pay the respect that she thinks that I.
That you give a shit about my niece's boot size.
Yeah. I just fucking say yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
definitely.
Dude, honestly, I've had a fucking shitty day today.
I'm sorry to hear that, man. I think
Yeah.
we should stay on a positive note today. I think
Yeah.
we should keep the uplifting because I feel like the last podcast there was a lot of negative vibes going on and like
Well, the one that we fucked
yeah,
up.
and like things were just like things
Yeah.
just slowly like went downhill. I think we should keep a nice
Okay.
positive vibe. Look at the sun shining right now. Look at the sun shining through my window
Nigga,
right
shut
now.
the fuck up.
It's fucking beautiful out here. We're happy to be alive.
All right, I'm gonna
I
say
got the Frank's red hot
one
sauce.
quick thing.
All right,
Negative.
all right, let's kill ourselves. Let's
No.
get the razors
Okay,
out. Get
one
the, get,
quick negative
Get the
thought,
bottles
and
of
then we'll move
booze
on.
and the pills and
Are you
alright.
ready?
Yep. Swallow
Fuck
your.
the holidays.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Fuck
Dude,
the
I fucking
holidays.
hate the holidays. I don't give a shit. I think the only holiday I actually care about is Christmas.
Fuck Christmas.
You don't like Christmas?
No, fuck you and fuck Christmas. Fuck
Will
everything.
you fuck me on Christmas?
Yes, and I will slit my wrist vertically on Christmas for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like Christmas or no?
I love it. Every minute, every waking minute of it, every day that leads up to it, and every day after it, I love. Because I just can't wait until the next Christmas. So every day is
yeah.
just a fucking new gift.
No, I think honestly, Christmas for me is like I don't know. When I was younger, I didn't do like the whole like get every family member together. It was just like me, my mom, and my dad. So like it was more like intimate. Like we didn't, we just hung out. So
Yeah, I didn't do anything crazy.
I actually have a fucking like a positive idea of Christmas in my head, but like all the other holidays, it's just like gritting your teeth and like pretending to do the fucking family shit and
Yup.
like entertain people that you don't really give a fuck about.
Yeah.
Technically, you know what I mean?
Do you think that? I mean, do you think that because like you don't like you're not really close with like anyone else from your family?
Absolutely.
Like yeah, because
Yeah.
like I mean I know that. Did you say that your dad and your mom didn't get along or something, or,
What's that?
or your dad, your grandmother and your mom or something like didn't get along? There was like someone.
Well, you mean my dad's mom?
Yeah.
Well, my dad's mom fucking didn't really like my mom when they
Yeah.
were first going. But no, I think it's more that my fucking dad didn't get along with any of my mom's family members.
okay,
Yeah,
all right, that's
especially
what-
like her brothers.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like my uncle fucking Dick, he punched him in the face once
Oh,
and
no.
shit. Yeah. Yeah. Well, dude, my uncle Dick's a fucking dick.
Dick, yeah,
Yes,
he's earned a
yes.
name.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, I wouldn't fucking, I wouldn't judge my father too hard for punching
Yeah.
my uncle.
Nah,
but-
fuck that. Some people deserve to get punched, especially
Yeah,
when they start getting like mouthy and.
Well, my uncle would do shit like when I was like fucking 12 or 13, I had a rat tail. And he would like hold me down and pretend to cut it off.
Oh yeah.
It just like and like I remember there was one time I think my dad was building my I'm almost positive it was the frame to my bed, and my uncle came over to help him, and we had like Nestle Crunch ice cream, on the stick. It's like a Nestle.
Yeah,
It's
those
a
are bomb.
fucking bomb.
I know those were good.
I fucked those. No, no, but he ate the whole box.
Holy shit.
There was 6 of them, and my uncle ate the whole. And my dad was pissed. I was like, dude, I get that you. Like, I'm being courteous and letting you, have ice cream. But
Yeah,
you-
but
at
don't eat
least
the whole
You
box.
eat the whole fucking box,
That's
you dickhead.
ignorant. Yeah, so he is
You're a
Uncle
fucking
Dick.
dickhead.
Fuck
Uncle
him.
Dick, Nestle Dickhead.
When's the last time you seen Uncle Nestle Dick Crunch?
I don't know, and I don't really give a fuck. Well, he gave me the job at Papagino's. a
Oh,
while
okay,
ago.
and then you
Yeah.
fucking fucked that all up.
Yo, he fucked it up first. He got fired before I did.
really?
Yeah, for
Your
sexual.
unkie?
For sexual harassment.
Damn,
Fucking
Uncle
asshole.
Dick sticking his Uncle Dick where it shouldn't belong.
Hey, Nestle Dick.
Nestle Dick Crunch.
Fucking leave your dick alone.
Get that crunchy thing out of here.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well, no, I feel you on the holidays. Honestly, dude, all holidays, I just don't.
Really?
Yeah,
I think Christmas is the only one where I'm like, all right, I'll do that one. That one.
I mean, I'll do them all.
Yeah.
You know, like I go through the motions, all of them, but like none of them really stand out more so than another one. Christmas, maybe when I was younger, because like presents and shit like that. But now I gotta buy presents for fucking, you know, my niece and nephew and everyone. So like now I just dread it, and like I got not a lot of money right now, so like I'm buying presents, but I'm only buying like fucking $10-15 worth of presents for each person, you know.
Well, I think
that's another thing why I don't like Christmas is because like it's like pressure to like
they all fucking are.
But I mean,
but that one specifically,
like Thanksgiving, like there's pressure to cook food and shit like that and have people over and
there's that whole fucking conspiracy theory anyway that. That's why they have holiday, and it makes sense to me.
Why?
You know what I mean? To sell shit.
Oh yeah,
Valentine's Day, they fucking.
That's definitely a completely
Christmas, Halloween for candy and shit.
Yeah, like they all made it derived from like something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's all a fucking marketing ploy.
Yeah, it means nothing to anyone except for some dollar signs in their eyes.
Yeah, well, what I was gonna say about Christmas is that because I don't have an extended family that I see at all, I don't have to buy presents for anybody.
That's nice.
And honestly, my mom knows that she really doesn't have to buy anything for me anymore.
Yeah.
So like I almost like Christmas now because it's like void of all the fucking fake bullshit that I hate about the holidays to begin with. It's just like most of the time Christmas is just like me and my mom just like hanging out. And it fucking better be that way this year, Mom, or I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Did you say she was at John's family's?
Yeah, I'm fucking bummed out about it, dude. But we're trying to stay positive. But yeah, I feel like a fucking I don't know. I feel like a fucking weirdo because I've spent Thanksgiving at my apartment with my roommate and his mom. I ate dinner there, and then I came over here. And I like you guys, obviously, but it was awkward.
Yeah, it's still weird.
Yeah, it's just awkward for me, man. And I just fucking. I don't have a lot of fucking people to celebrate the holidays with anymore. So.
Yeah, I told my mom, I was like, I'm not even going to bother asking him if he wants to come over because pretty sure he's not going to want to.
Yeah.
And then I think she just asked you.
Yeah, she did. And I said yes just because.
She asked you.
Yeah, honestly, man, I think at this point, as far as your family's concerned and considering, you know, how long we've been friends and the shit that you and I have both gone through and you know regarding our families. I think your family's the closest thing that I would consider a family other than like my mom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which is weird. My fucking therapist keeps telling me to go see my grandmother.
Oh yeah,
and bringing flowers, and dude, she's so fucking senile.
Yeah, you said she wouldn't even.
Yeah, and it like pisses me off that she like still wants me to do it. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, she like wants me to strengthen remember I was telling you about how like the 5 characteristics that people who stay sober have, and one of them is like family.
Oh yeah.
I've just never had that shit. You know what I mean? And you know what pisses me off the most is that I actually said this to her. I saw her on Wednesday, and Wednesday. Yeah, yesterday. I said this to her. I was like, you're like very adamant that I'm gonna fucking stop drinking, and I was like, it kind of like annoys me. You know what I mean? And she was like, well, I don't think you're going to. If I had to bet, I would say that you're not, but I'm just warning you. And I was like, well, I don't know. For some reason, I haven't been triggered the way she thinks I'm going to be triggered. Like, she keeps thinking that, like, if something emotional happens to me, that I'm just going to, like, run right back to liquor and start fucking getting hammered again because something bad happened. You know?
Right.
And I understand where she's coming from, but I can't help but get offended a little bit because it's, like, it's almost like she thinks I'm fucking weak, you know?
Yeah.
And like, I understand, but at the same time, it's like, I'm trying really hard not to be weak, and I just don't want to go back to that shit, man. I just don't want to be a fucking drunk anymore. It just sucks, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, you're making that decision.
Yeah, and it's just
yourself.
like when she keeps like warning me of situations that might make me go back. I understand where she's coming from, but at the same time, I just get fucking pissed off about it.
Is it pretty much just like emotional stuff that she's talking about? Like,
yeah, I mean, that's the thing is I specifically do not put myself in physical situations to
get emotional about?
No, to drink.
Oh,
so it's
right.
mostly so basically the only way that I think I'm ever gonna drink is if I make the conscious decision to go to the store. And I'm not going to bars. I'm
Right.
not.
Someone
You know what I
buying you a
mean?
drink or
Yeah,
something,
right. Like, and even like Jimmy stopped drinking. So
Did he? Is he still?
yeah, he's
not-
still
not
So
drinking,
what day is it? He's been 22 days.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, which is good. You know what I
Good for
mean?
him.
I think he said he's gonna. I made that I made that decision to if it's something new that I haven't tried, like let's say the no tech week thing, I'll do that where I'll say, all right, I'll go a week with no technology, but I'm gonna stop. For now, like just forever. I'm gonna stop as far as substances are concerned. I'm gonna stop like doing like, oh, no weed for 30. I'm just gonna stop doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's just. Especially when it comes to substances and the way that I fucking like doing them, I'll look forward to that 30th day so much more. You know what I mean? It's just a waste of time. It's better off to just go day by day, and the less you do it, the more you say no is the best way to go about it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But if it's like no tech week and I have never tried that before, I'll give myself like a goal to go through. You know what I mean?
Point.
But I just
For now, it's just
as far as
refrain
substances
as
concerned,
as much as
because
you can.
I don't know how many I wrote that in my journal the other day. I was like, today is the day. How many times have I fucking said that to myself? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like how many? And that's
What,
the
the day that you drink?
No, today's the day that I change, or today's the day that
right.
I'm gonna be a different person, or I'm not gonna fucking. Today's the day I'm gonna stop this, or today, you know what I mean? And it's just especially when it comes to like substances, I've let myself down so many times with like, oh, I'm gonna stop this today, and I always end up, so I'm just
trying to set like regulations.
Yeah, and just be like, oh well, I'm not gonna get high for 2 months or whatever.
But then after that 2 months, you're still looking forward.
Yeah,
to
so
doing
it's just you might as well just every
Stop
day
it
try
altogether.
your best not to do it.
Yeah.
That's it. Just every single fucking day.
That's all you can do.
But I mean, it's hard to stop everything at once.
I know it really is, man. I can't do that. I can't.
But I mean, you stopped a good amount, man.
Yeah, but I can't deal with life and be sober.
Yeah.
I can't, dude. It's just not. It ain't gonna happen.
I understand, man.
It's
I
not
do.
gonna
It's fucking hard.
happen. I like even like mood stabilizers or like fucking antidepressants.
Yeah,
you know what I
Prozac,
mean? Like
yeah.
it's just like you need something.
Yeah.
You know what
Well,
I
you
mean?
know what's
Like-
fucking sad is I was actually thinking the other day, yesterday, I think, that I don't want this crutch forever. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I don't want the Prozac crutch forever, and I want, the next time I talk to Phyllis, which pisses me the fuck off because I don't get to see her for 2 weeks.
Oh, because of the holidays.
No, she just was fucking busy.
Busy, yeah.
And I'm kind of pissed off about whatever. I'll just write a lot of shit down to make sure. But I'm gonna say to her, like, listen, I understand that in the immediate future, it's in my best interest to continue the medication. But like, let's say a year or 2 years down the road, I want to work on not doing it anymore.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I kind of hate. So I feel like she's because she's an older lady and she's been doing like the psychology shit for so long. I think she's like stuck in her ways, and I know she's probably gonna tell me that there's no way that I can like not take the Prozac,
Right.
and it's gonna piss me off. You know what I mean? But whatever. I'll cross that bridge. when it
Yeah,
comes. I'll
exactly,
try.
yeah.
Because I don't want that crutch for my entire life. I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe like once you can, like just like see that you can live like you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
a manageable life, then it'll be easier to not use that as much anymore.
agree.
You know what I mean?
I think at some point,
like
right?
you've only like how many months has it been? Three,
2.5.
2.5.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I mean it's still pretty early. Like
Yeah.
in your sobriety. Like
Yeah,
you know what I
definitely.
mean, as far as like making improvements on your own
Yeah.
self, not just not drinking. You know what I mean?
Well,
So-
that's the thing is I kind of had a mental breakdown earlier today. Again, we're not going to stay on a positive note, but the reason why I did is because I've come so far, and like I said that to Phyllis when I saw her on Wednesday. I said to her, I was like, you know, I'm actually proud of myself from where I've come, but I just know that I have so much farther to go, and it's so like when I look up at the mountain of how far I have to go, it's just like I get so fucking upset, dude. You know what I mean? And I'm trying fucking hard, man. Like these past couple months, man, trying super hard and trying to change it, and I, you know, I'm so much more aware of my flaws and want to fix them, but it just everything fucking takes time, man. It's so frustrating, and I know that you've expressed that before, that you just want to like flip a switch, you know what I mean, and just be like, all right, now I'm different. But it you know, putting in the work is what you know you have to do.
I know
what I mean?
Sucks.
And most people don't do that, you know. And that's how I was saying to my mom on the phone earlier today, that like I'm just not gonna fucking lie to myself, man. Like people lie to themselves every fucking day, and they pretend. You know, I'm not gonna get into details, but I brought a friend of mine to the hospital to see her dad, and he's in okay condition. You know, he had a pretty serious surgery, and he kept saying, it is what it is, and he just kept saying that like over and over. It is what it, like she would ask him like how do you feel, and it is what it is, and it's like I could kind of tell that he just didn't want to admit to himself that it was upsetting, and that he's in like denial a little bit, you know what I mean? And he just kept saying that, and I feel like that's like human nature for people to just kind of like gloss over shit and pretend, and I just don't fucking want to do that anymore. That's what I did with fucking liquor and shit, is like just, you know, pretend like I'm all right and pretend that, and I'm just not gonna fucking do it anymore, dude. I don't know. At this point, I think I'd rather be miserable and be conscious than drunk and you know, just living a lie and fucking pretending, you know. So I don't know.
I agree with that.
But yeah, that's the Thanksgiving like jog. You know, the holidays are rough for me. They always have been. You know? I don't know why, but what do you think? Like how do you feel about the holidays without Dad?
They're just like just another day. You know what I mean? Like it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
And my dad's birthday would have been 2 days ago.
Oh really?
Yeah.
How old would he have been?
He would have been 64.
Really?
Yeah.
Rip Charlie.
Yeah,
Love you, man.
So
We'll see you sometime. You know, maybe not, but
probably not. But
well, you know, we were actually I was actually having this conversation yesterday. You know the song by Macklemore? It's called Glorious. And Glory, it doesn't matter. Anyway, one of the lines he says is something along the lines of they say you die twice, once when you leave this place, and the last time somebody mentions your name. So as long as we keep mentioning your dad, you know what I mean?
That's true.
Yeah, his memory is just gonna stay. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And like I kind of noticed when you were downstairs, you were trying to kind of fill the role of like being the adult and shit like that. You know what I mean? And like being the man in the fucking house. You know?
Yeah.
What I remember like you saying like to your grandfather, like, dude, why don't you sit down? You know what I mean? Like, let me cut the fucking sit down. And I feel like that's something your dad definitely would have done, and like taking control. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Plus, he's getting old. You know.
Yeah.
My grandfather.
Yeah.
He's like 80 something.
Well, you know, honestly, man, I think you were just saying. You were just saying how you don't feel like you're a man. You know what I mean? Or what you don't. You picture your father when you think about a man.
Yeah. Like
you know,
physically.
maybe you physically or even like the demeanor.
Yeah, I guess the demeanor too.
Even the demeanor.
Yeah.
Well, that's what maybe the demeanor will come eventually. You know what I mean? Once you have to fill those sneakers or fill those shoes of him. You know what I mean? Maybe you'll learn how to fucking do that. Because I can feel you on that. And I think that it has something to do with our generation.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Yeah, I feel like our generation just isn't. It's not as manly as it, you know.
Yeah, things were like not as easy.
Yeah.
back in the day, and you actually had to rely on like knowing shit.
You had to work for shit.
Yeah, they didn't have like phones where you could just fucking look up shit. I mean,
Yeah.
that's not like a manly thing, knowing like being smart. But
Yeah.
but I mean, I guess it is. For a
I
little
guess
bit,
it depends
yeah.
on what context.
Yeah, exactly. And then like, but just as far as like like plowing the fields or whatever, like whatever they were doing,
like that
back in the 20s.
Like that, like functional knowledge,
Yeah,
of
exactly.
of like being able to survive,
Yeah.
and like we were just saying, like skinning animals,
Yeah,
and shit
like
that.
like Arthur Morgan on fucking Red Dead Redemption 2.
I don't know.
He's
any
a
of the
real
characters.
man.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he the main character?
Yeah,
he's like John Marston.
Yeah, John Marston's in it. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah,
Is he a
but you're
kid?
not. No, he's like his regular age, but I guess it's before. It takes place before. The first Red Dead
Yeah,
Redemption.
that's what I heard.
Yeah, so like he like
I'll have to fucks with it after.
yeah, at one point you just like you like rescue him, and
Oh, really?
and you have to like keep him hidden from the sheriffs and shit like that. 'Cause
Oh,
they're looking
really?
for him.
Yeah, that's pretty.
It's
cool.
pretty cool. It's a lot of that.
What-
That game is really. It's got a lot of good detail.
Yeah.
The graphics, like just really good, dude. Because you think about it, like they remade Grand Theft Auto 5 for the new consoles.
Yeah.
But it was just like a remake. So like I feel like they obviously didn't put as much time into the game as they did with this new Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, no way.
So
Absolutely
it
not.
really like you can really see the difference on like how like detailed everything is, and like like how like water will like ripple and fucking just like
It's getting out of hand.
yeah,
man.
it's getting,
fucking. It's
it looks so
getting
realistic. Like if you were playing that on VR, dude, like
Yeah.
a VR headset, dude, you'd be like you would feel like you were in a different world.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I think, like I said to you before, fucking Rockstar may make us wait years,
Yeah,
but they
but at
always
least they
deliver. Dude.
quality game,
Yeah,
yeah.
they always. I can't really think. If I Googled Rockstar and like all the games they've made, I can't. They don't really make bad games.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
just don't. And that's the biggest issue, I think. So I think, obviously I've been a huge video game, fan or whatever
Yeah,
the fuck you want
fanatic.
for fucking ever.
Yep.
And the biggest issue I see with the industry nowadays is everything's all flash and no substance. Like they just make every game look the best way, but they don't have enough like original gameplay and like original story. Like you see the same fucking Call of Duty every fucking year, and all the major like AAA titles, they're all like rehashed of the same game over and over again.
Yeah, like the NHLs and all that shit.
all
Yeah,
that
it's
shit. Like
Madden.
even like some of the like newer names, they're all just like different spins on older concepts. It's like
Right.
nothing's like fresh and new anymore. You know what
Like
I mean?
you're saying, like it could just be another first person shooter.
Right. Yeah,
Right,
and
but
it might like have
little
different
bit.
characters and shit, but it's all the same.
Yeah, right.
And that's the thing is like when like back in the day when they made games, the game developers, it was a much smaller team.
Yep.
There wasn't like a huge fucking building full of people and like millions of dollars. It was like
Yeah.
a smaller knit group of programmers that made games. Like if we're talking like Super Nintendo and shit.
Probably
so
like some college kids or something.
well,
right?
yeah,
Like
or
people
just
out of college.
right, or even just people that take pride in their. So now if you're a programmer, right, you may be assigned to one level or assigned to like you just make the clothes for the so there's less like connection like individually like to your work.
Right,
like
right.
You're just kind of like a drone. Like what I do. I fucking make burritos all day
Like
long.
now, so you're saying it's like that, more like that nowadays?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
right.
So because there's so many fucking people,
Right, it's saturated as fuck.
everyone does like a little piece because there's so much work involved in making a huge like AAA game, like let's say Red Dead Redemption. But back in the day, the teams were much smaller and everyone carried more weight, and in turn, everyone had more influence on the final product.
Said product.
Yeah, so like before there was like the Easter eggs and like
Oh, yeah.
crazy little things about games that when back in the day, like early 2000s, early late 90s and stuff, where you could tell that it was the developer putting their own little touch and like their own individualism and their own programming into it. But now it's just like every AAA game is like, it's like movies nowadays, same fucking thing. It's same exact idea. Every fucking movie now is like all CGI and everything's fucking, and it's just like there's no like good old like classic movies like with good directing and good like
it seems like it's not even shot on like a camera anymore.
It's like
seems
crazy.
Like everything's just like completely like programmed.
Everything's just like green screen CG. It's
through a software program. Like they probably just take like a digital image of the person's face and like render it on a body. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like they're not even like filming these people anymore.
Know.
It's so weird because like when you look
crazy.
at when you look at a movie from like early 2000s, it's like, you know what I mean, it looks like gritty almost because it's filmed. It's like it's on film. And then you look at like, let's say a superhero movie that comes out
like
nowadays.
Venom.
Yeah, exactly. Like dude, it looks like better than you know what I mean. Like it looks better than fucking what someone filmed,
right?
You know,
it
in
looks
the 2000s, like with a real camera. You know what I mean?
Well, and that like kind of translates to exactly what I was talking about. Games where I feel like every fucking movie now, the plot is like predictable. Like there's old school movies like early 2000s, all the way back movies that the reason why they're good is because of their plot. Yeah, you know what I mean? They're not like crazy special effects movies.
Yeah, you're
like
talking about like Alfred Hitchcock and shit like that,
or
right?
Even, like some like we could say like The Godfather or or like Goodfellas and shit. Like there's not crazy special effects in Goodfellas. It's just a good story.
Shot.
Yeah,
it's shot well.
Yeah, and it's compelling story. You know what I mean? And there's like literally none of that in movies nowadays.
I never watched, dude. I last time I saw a movie was in like 2016.
Yeah.
What'd
you see?
It was a horror movie.
Some shitty horror movie.
Yeah, it was about a guy that had like 10
now.
different personalities. Dude, it was so dumb,
Fuck
and I was just like, why did I even fucking come out to the movies and watch this? It was dumb. I saw Doctor Strange. I saw that at my house. That one was alright.
Doctor Strange was good, but it still follows that.
Yeah, it had that special effects.
Yeah, and the plot isn't compelling. It's just a superhero movie. You know what I mean? And like
exactly. And I mean, it was nice that it was like a little bit more like like thought provoking than most of the superhero movies.
Well, exactly. So because it was like a little bit different, it was like
it was considered like I considered it like decent.
And you were like, oh yeah, but there's movies that are classics that you're like there's never been another movie like it, and it's because the director put a lot of time and effort. It's not like fucking Michael Bay who just fucking CGI's all the Transformers on fucking everything and just you know what I mean, just
makes
everything explodes and fucking So I don't know,
slays it.
So I mean.
Do you think Michael Bay gets laid on the reg?
Yeah, dude, he has so much money.
What the fuck? He's such an ugly-looking bastard, though.
That doesn't fuck.
I know.
You should know better than that.
No shit, but
fucking dude, you don't. Have you? I'm sure you have. I've met some fucking like girls that are really attractive or pretty attractive, and you find out they fuck somebody, and you're like, why? Like, what is? Some girls are just fucked, dude. They're just mental.
They fuck them for money.
Mental. All kinds of reasons, dude. Girls are fucking mental, dude. And you have to think about it. It's like there is that whole dynamic of like they can give it up to whoever they choose, and it really is a power to choose. Like if you know a guy's trying to fuck you, you know what I mean. You can use him to do whatever the fuck you want and shit. You know what I mean? So just imagine if
I know that all too well.
Yeah, just imagine if the world was the exact opposite, only in that aspect where it was the exact same, but women had to try to fuck men. How fucking ridiculous things would be.
How about if women couldn't get pregnant, but men got pregnant? It'd be the same fucking thing. Just with fucking
guys would be getting pregnant every fucking day.
Yeah, they would.
They'd be having fucking
shitting babies out.
So many kids. We'd be fucked. We'd be like the whole world would be like China. We'd all just fucking stand next to each other.
And then we kill all the secondary children. Yeah. Don't they have a 1-child limit?
I think so. I'm pretty sure. Something like that.
So what happens? They get executed?
I don't know, man, I have no idea. That's a good question. I don't really care to find out at this particular.
I'm sure there's people sheltering
What?
They're probably sheltering their own
like
children.
harboring fugitives.
Yeah,
like,
harboring their children.
yeah, they're just lying to everybody.
Yeah, they're like, no, we don't have any children. They got like 12 down in the basement.
They're all like stacked up on each other.
They fit into a small, very small.
They're like in the cabinets.
That's racist. I'm just kidding. What is racist
The
about
old
being
Indian
able to
in
fit
the cupboard?
Yeah, right. The Indian in the cupboard. You ever watch that movie?
Yeah.
Has it been a while?
It's been a super long time, but I remember it.
I watched that when I was in elementary school, and I
Yeah.
never saw it again after that.
Really? I used to watch it when I was a kid. It's kind of creepy, dude.
Yeah, and I remember they said "damn" in it, and we were
Oh,
we were in like
shit.
we were in like 2nd or 3rd grade, and
No fucking way.
I'm pretty sure that the teacher like fast forward because she knew that
He
they
was gonna
said
say
damn.
damn.
Yeah, she's like, I've seen this before. She's like, we're gonna have to fast forward in a second here. And then I was like, asked the kid who brought it in. I was like, why do we have to fast forward? And he's like, it says damn. I was like, what does damn mean? Like, what the
Oh my
fuck does
God.
damn even mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know.
And he
It's
was
just
like,
like a
I don't know. It's a swear word. Oh, okay.
Wow, I don't even consider it a fucking swear
Yeah,
word.
damn. Like,
Yeah.
it's really not if it's spelled DAM. That's like
Oh,
a
yeah.
dam, you know?
Yeah, like Hoover Dam.
Yeah, the Dyke Dam.
fucking Larry Hoover Dam.
Oh yeah, I wonder how Larry Hoover's doing.
I don't. I don't
Me
give a
either.
fuck.
I really don't. He hit me up like a week or so ago, and I just didn't answer him.
What
'cause
did you say to
I don't
him?
give a fuck about him. Sorry, Larry Hoover, but I really don't.
Sorry, pal.
I said nothing.
Is it nothing at all?
I just
Said
completely
absolute-
ignored him after he messaged me a couple times.
Yo, how do you feel about? I think we went over this before, but does that affect you at all when you drift away from people?
Who?
Like just people in general. Like when
not
you.
if I don't like him.
Yeah, I mean, even if you could like kind of liked him, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
kind of. I mean, like let's take like Steve-O for instance. You know, you don't really. talk
Yeah, it kind of bothers me, but it's
Yeah.
a two-way street. You know what I mean?
that's completely understandable.
You know, and I do it to people all the time. I blow people off. People blow me off.
Yeah.
People stop talking to me. I stop talking to them. Like it.
Yeah.
I get kind of butthurt about it in the moment, and then I just think about all the times that I do it to people, and I'm like, whatever. We're all just fucking shitbags.
Yeah, do you have like a comfort in doing that? Like when you blow someone off or like stop talking to
Yeah,
them?
definitely.
Is it easy for you to do, or do you feel
Some
like,
people easier than others.
yeah, you struggle with doing it with some
and that
people?
kind of ties into like when I said that when people are in relationships with one another, they're looking to benefit in some way off of one another.
Right.
You know
And
what I
then
mean?
as soon as that
so when
benefit
when the
leaves-
benefit dries up, or when like there's no more reason like to be a friend with that person, like I like Sabrina, like I haven't she like just kind of stopped like reaching out to me, and I'd hit her up like maybe like a couple times a week and be
Yeah.
like, hey, and she'd just be like have a shitty attitude. She would never hit me up, so I stopped talking to her, and it was like if for the first like week it was like
annoying.
it was like oh fuck, like I always message her and like talk to her and shit, and then I just think about like how much she really sucks, you know what I mean, and then like and how much like I at this point like I don't even care to like put myself through that to like get a little bit of enjoyment of emotional connection with someone, so like with something like that it's a little harder, but like if it's someone that like I'm not really super close with, like I don't like Jake Andreas, like he hits me up and like I've like kind of like just blown him off or not hit him up a few times, and like I kind of feel shitty about it because he's like he's a nice kid, and like me too, like he seems like a stand-up dude, and like he's always been nice to me. He's never given me a reason to not like him. So
he's awesome.
so like I kind of feel shitty, and like I probably am gonna hit him up at some point, but like sometimes I just get into a mode, or like I've been working a lot like lately, so like when I do have the free time, I kind of need that time to just like decompress and like be by myself for the few hours that I have.
Dude, I've had the past 2 days off and I've done nothing but like sleep and just stare. You know what I mean? Like I really enjoy doing nothing sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. Like sometimes you just don't have the emotional like capacity to like take on other people's energy at the moment.
I think as far as that's concerned, I feel like there's some people in this world that understand. I don't know. They just don't, because like I'm the kind of person that I take a lot of pride in whatever relationships I do have, and I'm well aware that I don't have enough energy to take on a lot of them.
Yeah.
I feel like some people are the complete opposite of me, where they don't invest too much in their relationships and they just have a lot of them, so it's not hard for them to like just go through people, you know what I mean? They just keep like cycling through people, and I'm like the exact opposite, and I get frustrated when I meet someone who's like that, who it seems like they just, it's almost like a defense mechanism where they don't put enough into the relationship with you because they know that chances are that it's not even gonna last. You know what I mean? And it's
so you really can't blame them. Some of the people, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like I wish I had a good blend of both, you know, but I don't. I'm like the exact opposite of that kind of person where I just like, I will get upset if someone like, if I really care about somebody and they drift away.
I get upset a little bit, but it like you said, personal experiences, like it's happened to me so many times, like especially when I was younger, and I feel like that really like that like
I think that
you know, that carved the the pathway. Like,
I wasn't like that. When I was younger.
I got fucking like, you know, like fucking just like completely
fucked over.
Yeah, like just, you know, no explanation, no nothing. Like, you know what I mean? Like girls just like, someone who was my girlfriend in middle school and just like stopped talking to me, blocked me on, you know, AIM or whatever, and fucking
shout out to AIM.
Yeah, shout out to AIM. And like that happened to me like multiple times throughout like high school, and I think by like, I mean, through middle school, and then by like high school, I think the only person I dated like 2 or 3 people in high school.
Yeah.
And at that point, like I just didn't even give a shit about relationships. I dated Michelle Bertancini. That was
Michelle.
Yeah, shout out to that fucking ugly bitch. And that fucking dude, she could probably out woodchuck a woodchuck.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, she had some big old beaver chopping motherfucking teeth. But she was the first person I lost my virginity to. So shout out to losing your virginity in the back of a 95 Caravan in the back of Red Shoe Barn parking lot.
With some new finish
lubed up on their butthole. Nah, I'm just kidding. There was no new finish. I knew better by then. It had been years since that experience.
New finish on the Caravan.
Yeah. I finished on the Caravan. No, I actually wore a condom. I think that was the only time I ever wore a condom.
Fuck condoms.
And that was it. Yeah, they do.
STDs.
Especially when your dick's small, they fall right off.
God damn.
Yeah, you gotta hate that. You know, like when you see black people in porno, it's like it's like on the end.
Yeah.
It literally looks like a hat, like on their dick, because their dicks are so big.
It looks like a baby bottle.
Yeah, exactly, like
It's a
just the
nipple.
cap. That's literally like all it is.
Shout out to giant black dicks.
Yeah, BBC's.
Black.com.
Yep.
One of my favorite porn sites.
Black. Ebony. Those Ebony Scrooge motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Ebenezer Scrooge.
Ebenezer.
You know about him?
Ebenezer.
Ebony Skeezer Scrooge.
Ebenezer.
Dude, you know what? That would be cool to see a play.
What?
A play.
You want to go see a play?
Yeah.
I fucking will
like
definitely.
what is
Nutcracker?
Is that what that one is?
What?
No. What's the one with Ebenezer Scrooge and Tiny Tim?
Christmas Story? Or
The Christmas Carol, Christmas Story?
Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Tiny Tim?
Yeah, Tiny Tim and the fucking the Ghost of Christmas
Yeah, the Ghost of
Past.
Christmas Titties
Yeah,
Past.
I'll go, dude.
That would be cool, because that would make me think of being a child.
Yeah.
Being in elementary school.
Yeah, it would make me think of like going on like a field trip.
Yeah, me too. That's what I'm saying. And I might take a hit of acid before we go see it.
Yeah, fucking
That would
right.
be wild.
Fucking Ebony Skeezer.
Skeezer Scrooge would be popping out at me. Fucking the Ghost of Christmas Titties Past.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm watching the security cam right now. Make sure the fam don't try to leave without me.
Yeah.
Well, not without saying goodbye.
Yeah.
But if they did, I will run out there and hunt them down.
Fucking punch the
little boy. Toughen him up.
Do you hate kids, Jess?
They're all right. I mean, I hate most kids. My niece and nephew aren't bad, but I just say that because they're mine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they are actually, like, as far as like children that behave, like they're pretty good. You know what I mean? Nothing like Kaya, like fucking Sabrina's baby fats.
Oh, what an ugly name.
Yeah, baby fats.
Kayak?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
without the
baby fats can't fit in a kayak.
No,
You know
she's getting
that.
big, dude. She's a pudge.
Really?
Yeah, she looks just like baby fats,
Getting baby fat.
but with Sabrina's shitty attitude.
Oh,
So that's a double win. Shout out to baby fats.
Some people just can't be saved, Jazz. I realize that. You know, you can put as much fucking effort as you want.
And then you're just wasting your own energy on it,
Yeah.
you know. You're never going to get anything out of it.
No.
You're never going to get anyone fucking...
The world does not go the way it's supposed to.
That you want it to go.
Absolutely
and you have to
fucking
that.
not.
You have to relinquish your ego.
Yeah.
Thinking that you can control everything and everything's going to go your way. It's never going to go your way. It's never.
Never.
Because my life never goes my way.
No. Well, I honestly, I've been reading a lot of shit as far as like mental toughness goes and stuff like that, and how to, because I honestly, man, I just struggle with the whole like relationship, like what we were just talking about, like about holding people too close to the vest and like not wanting to let them go and shit like that. And at some point you just got to realize that it's a way of life, and there's actually some positivity and some strength to making that decision as long as you make it for the right reasons. Like if you decide that you just you have like a friend or whatever that you guys have just grown apart and there's no reason to invest too much effort into trying to be, you just make the conscious decision of, all right, I'm going to let them go. And you have to be proud of that decision. It's a hard fucking decision to make for someone like me. But at some point you have to make that decision, because holding on to the fraction of what you guys used to have as a friend, it's just like, it's almost worse. You know what I mean? And like, I even have, I have friends like that now where it's like I don't even want to talk to them, but I don't want to not talk to them too. It's like so weird. It's like they'll like call me and I'll like get anxiety when they call me, but at the same time I feel like an obligation to them, and I feel like I have to pick up the phone and I there's a good amount of strength and positivity in making the conscious decision to cut somebody out of your life. Yeah, you know what I mean. And it seems like a negative thing, but it's actually not. It's just being strong, and I've been working on my mental toughness lately. It's one of my biggest...
Are you going to cut Clayton out of your life?
No, I can't. He's at fucking work. He fucking talk to my face all day long. Just fucking scream in my ear about fucking Roblox or whatever the fuck it is.
You should just like tape a piece of paper to the side of your face and say, I blocked you.
Yeah. Yeah, just like what was the word I'm looking for? Like a divider. Yeah. You know what I mean? Or maybe we should start setting up cubicles on the line.
Mobile cubicles.
On the line.
Connected to you. Yeah.
Or I'll just build a fucking wall right in the middle of the line so you have to work fast apps.
And you just
have a little, like confessional at fucking church. He has to fucking flick open the little thing.
No, an intercom, and you can only talk to him.
Yeah, I can only yell at him.
Yeah, he's got no way of communicating to you.
Shout out to Clayton. I hope you're having a good Thanksgiving, pal.
I wonder if he's having a Friendsgiving.
I'm sure he is.
And Manch.
No, actually, is he
going to his rents?
Yeah,
his dad's or mom's?
I don't know. I know that he's like pretty family oriented.
Where's Cassie gonna go?
I think she has family too. Not really sure.
Yeah.
How
you doing?
Will you say you'll rape her?
Something along those lines.
Cassie.
Sorry, Claiborne. I know you watch this.
It's okay. It's fine. Cassie's not gonna fucking do anything.
No, she wouldn't. I think about it, and that kind of makes me feel bad.
What, about having sex with Cassie?
Oh, something like that.
I mean, shouldn't he like be?
He doesn't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, it's not like you're getting to do it.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Not
it's
yet. I mean, yeah, no, I'm just kidding, Claiborne. I would never do that to you.
Yeah, he would.
While they were dating.
While they were in the same room together.
I'm gonna steal your girl.
Mr. Steal
your girl.
No,
just kidding. I would never do that.
That would fucking break Clayton's heart, dude.
No.
It would fucking.
Plus, I'm like,
it would just melt.
I'm like old enough to be that little girl's father, so that would be really weird.
Oh, you know what's funny?
Is he texting you?
He literally said 4 minutes ago, "Happy Thanksgiving. Hope your day was great. I'll see you tomorrow."
Oh, you guys are both working together tomorrow?
Yeah, definitely. It's fucking Friday, dude. We're all working.
Jimmy's working too?
Yeah.
With Kevin?
Yeah. Kevin too. The whole family will be there.
works there?
Yeah, he does.
I beeped to him the other day. I saw
He
him.
told me. He told
did?
me.
Yeah, I saw him. He was out there walking his dog or something.
Really? Yeah,
Yeah.
Kevin's a good kid, dude. I like Kevin.
Dog was taking a poop.
He's a good young lad.
Yeah, he seems like a nice young lad for
Yeah.
The way that these clowns act. You know what's funny?
I
I didn't
agree
like
with
him
it.
when I first met him at 900.
Really?
Yeah, because I guess I never really like talked to him much.
You assumed he was just a dumb kid.
Yeah, exactly. Because he was like he hung out with like the other kids that I knew that were dumb there, and
Yeah.
but then when I got to talking to him over at 900,
He might even be more fucking mature than I am, dude.
Yeah, right,
You
exactly,
know, he's
literally,
fucking
yeah.
18 years old and he works hard. He's a
2
good
jobs,
kid.
yeah.
You know what I mean? He does.
He's got a big cock.
Yeah, I bet he does, dude. I bet he's got a big fucking chorizo log.
Slaying it.
Yeah.
He doesn't use drugs. He barely drinks alcohol.
Yeah, I mean, and he might be a little closed-minded, but he definitely has a strong personality, and he has like he's level-headed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He doesn't like a lot of.
He doesn't act irrational.
Yeah, like a lot of dude. I can't say shit. I was fucking that way when I was younger.
Oh, hell
I
yeah.
still am, dude. I'm still irrational as fuck.
Right.
Yeah, but he just never like freaks out.
Yeah.
He might get a little pissed. I remember one day recently. Shout out to Kevin. I'm sure you'll watch this, Kevin. There was one day I hit him in the head with the cutting board, and then I dumped water on him. He says it was boiling water, but he's fucking lying. Kevin, you're a goddamn liar. I know exactly what water it was. It was the lime water that's in the fajita station, so it's cold, and it just had some lime juice in it, so shut the fuck up.
Oh, so
But yeah.
it felt like it burnt.
I don't know. I think he's just fucking making up stories,
being
Kevin.
a
Actually, you know what?
bitch.
Kevin's a scumbag.
He's being a bitch.
No, I'm just
no, I'm
kidding.
just kidding, Kevin. You live
Love
right
you,
up the
Kev.
street. Don't kick my ass, please, because
You
I know
probably could.
I know you know wrestling moves and all kinds
I know
of
you know
shit, dude.
fucking gun food.
Yeah, gun fu, dude. You mastered that shit. You didn't even read the fucking Sun Tzu.
Master Sun Tzu and
Yeah,
some gun
the
food.
gun fu, dude. How'd
I
you
g-
do that?
Yeah, I gotta finish.
You
Fucking,
gotta finish the gun fu.
Yeah, Art of War.
What about the alcoholic book?
I gotta finish that too. Fuck.
God damn you.
I'm almost done the alcoholic one. Like
gonna-
so close.
I got a couple books in my Amazon
Nice.
cart. So
I'm gonna get I told you this. I'm gonna get it's fucking I forget what it's called. It's by John McCain. The something of the it's something about courage. The
is that the drug dealer?
the value John McCain, not John Cocaine.
thought it was Johnny Cocaine we were talking about. Oh no, John McCain. He's that war vet.
Yeah, he's the guy who ran for president, dude.
What was he, like a congressman or a fucking senator?
I don't know. He was a fucking
president?
rapist.
Yeah, was he?
No, I don't know.
I heard he raped like Vietnamese people in the POW.
I'm sure he did.
yeah.
I'm sure he used their fucking. Their
I'm just kidding. I really
chopsticks.
didn't read that, but that's probably true.
I'm getting Betty fucking put a finger in at least one of their butts.
yeah,
you
probably a
know?
little Filipino Thai
A
boy.
little chopstick.
Chopstick up his butt crack.
No, I'm gonna get the John McCain Courage book, and then another one I want to read is The Psychopath Next Door.
Oh, what's that one about?
It's about people that are fucking psychopaths, and they
live
are
next door.
Yeah, well, and they're in everyday life, and they like lack empathy, and fucking, you don't like realize it. You know what I mean? Like
Yep.
you're like, what the fuck is wrong with this person? Like, why don't they give a fuck? And then they're actually because like the term psychopath, I think it's too closely like connected with like a murderer. Or
Yeah.
something. You can be a psychopath and not
people.
kill people.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think one of the I watch a lot of fucking crime documentaries when I'm fucking alone.
Yeah,
I don't
you
know.
do.
I don't know why, but one of the ones I was watching, they said 99% of all serial killers are psychopaths, but not all psychopaths are serial killers.
All right,
Yeah,
that's great.
So yeah,
So at least you're not a serial killer.
me,
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm a psychopath.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I
So
don't.
maybe you are a serial killer.
Maybe I'm both.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been struggling with my lack of empathy lately. I get so fucking irritated with people lately.
So you're apathetic.
Is that yeah?
I think that's lack of
that-
emotion.
That makes sense. Well, I was having that discussion with Phyllis. I was like, I get pissed off at people now for being weak, and she's like, well, why don't you have the perspective of like, oh, they're just sad, and you should feel bad for them, and I just don't.
Because you're like they a bunch of bitch ass
I don't know.
motherfuckers.
I'm a bitch too sometimes, but I just for some reason lately I just don't have any time for weakness. Like makes my stomach turn.
When's the last time you cried?
Yes, today.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Like
today.
a good cry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'm I'm not gonna get too much into it, but the fucking holidays being, by myself, fucking almost 30 years old, and not really having a lot of people to spend the holidays with.
Yeah.
I knew it was coming, but I just didn't expect it to affect me the way.
Yeah,
it did.
exactly.
It just did, and then especially being sober. I think this is one of the few holidays in recent 10 fucking year memory that I have of having to deal with the actual
Right.
real feelings of being in the holidays
And not just stuffing it down and
yeah, right.
covering it up with
Yeah,
some
and
liquor.
it's just like I fucking woke up today and fucking Jimmy and his mom are ready to fucking eat, and I honestly only ate with them because I felt obligated.
Yeah.
But I'd much rather have been with the people that I love and care about, and fucking like my mom and shit. And I just
Right.
wasn't, and I just got fucking sad about it. It was fucking stupid, and then I uncovered a whole fucking thing about my, I wish my dad was around to fucking, even though he hated the holidays because he had his own bullshit, still wish he was around. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
It just is the way it is. So.
Yep.
But it is what it is.
It is what it is, just like that guy was saying.
Yep.
All right. Well,
All
you
right.
guys, I
Happy
really
Thanksgiving,
appreciate
everybody.
Kevin and Clayton. Thank you for being our only viewers.
Yeah.
We really
Oh, no,
appreciate
Craig,
it.
Craig watches. too.
Craig,
Craig.
even though we were shit talking you guys, it's all right. Just take it out on Will at work.
Yeah, just
Hit him with a hot fajita
Oh,
pan.
hey, Jess watches too.
Jess who?
Jess Kuhn.
She's not. We're gonna block her.
No, that's not nice.
We're gonna block her. Fuck you, Kuhn. Fuck you, Kuhn's curtains. All right. We'll see you later.
Hey, die in a fire.